MCQs and too many one marks question. Is there any doubt in that lesson regarding to you? Everything is clear to you? So today we will discuss the exercise question answers. Okay, they are very easy. Some of the students they have already written and sent me. But then also we will discuss now and the question answers I will send to you in WhatsApp. Just we will discuss here. Okay. So first question, chapter number first. Don't write anything. Everything I will send to you through the WhatsApp. Just listen or just see what I am going to do here. Exercise. Today we are going to discuss exercise question answers. Just see if whatever you are written that one is correct or wrong. If you don't know the answer, just go through the textbook if you are having. First one, do you find that all living beings need the same kind of food? Do all the living organisms need the same kind of food? Are all living organisms eating the same food? No. So the answer is no. All the different living organisms need the different kind of food, because you know insects are very small. They need only grains or small insect. The herbivorous animals are so much big. So their teeth are very much, the molar teeth are very big to chew the raw food like grass, leaves or plant or stem or like that. The human beings, see our leaf, our teeth are very small because we are not eating the raw food. We are eating the cooked food, very soft food we are eating. We are not eating the raw food. But another one, carnivorous animals. Have you seen the teeth of that one lion or tiger? See how they are? They are very sharp and very big. Why like that? To tear the flesh, raw flesh. So like that, all living organisms need the different kind of food. They are not eating the same kind of food. So don't worry about the answers. I will share to you. I will write in the book and I will send to you through the WhatsApp. You just copy in your raw book. Everything writing on the board is not possible. Okay. Second one, name 5 plants and their parts that we eat. We have seen that the different parts of the plant we are eating, like fruits we are eating, vegetable leaves, stem, roots, everything we are eating of different plant. So we have to give the 5 examples of the plant whose different parts we are using or we are eating. Just one by one, can anybody tell me? For example, coriander leaves we are eating. Okay, stem 1. Which plant stem we are eating? We have given too many examples. Whose stems we are eating? Sugar cane we are eating. Okay, whose roots we are eating as a vegetable? Carrot, radish, like that. Whose fruits we are eating? Which plants fruits? Tomato, brinjal, these are the fruit part of that particular plant. That one, flower plant. Which plant flower part we are using as a vegetable? Cauliflower, cabbage, all these are the flower part of that particular plant which we are using as a vegetable. So like that you have to give the different examples. 5 examples, 5 plants and their parts that we eat. Like tomato, fruit. You have to give like this. The example, second one. Tomato. Which part we are eating? Tomato is a fruit of that plant. So, fruit. Tomato is not a fruit. That is a fruit part of that particular plant. In that one, second example, radish. we are using of radish for eating purpose? Leaves we are eating? No. Roots we are eating? Eating or not? Next one, coriander. Which part of the coriander we are eating? Leaves. So like that, 5 plants and their parts we are eating. That one we have to give the example. These are the 3. Still 2 we have to give. Tell me anyone. Leaving this one, fruit, roots, leaves. Apart from that one, sugar cane. Sugar cane. Which part is eatable for us? Roots are not eating. Leaves also we are not eating. So, stem. Now which part remain? Fruit. Next, flower. That is cauliflower. Flower part. So like this you have to give the any 5 plants example. Next one, match the following. You don't have the textbook here? No? You are having? Give to him. So, match the following. Match the items given in column A and with the parts that is in column B. So, which part we have to match with that one? With column A and column B. First one, milk, curd, paneer and ghee. You have to match with B parts. Which part? 4 options are there in B side. Fourth one, all these are the animal products or milk. Milk is the only animal product. Curd, paneer, ghee. Next one, spinach, cauliflower, carrot. What these are? These are the vegetables. We have to match with the third option. That is our vegetables. Next one, lions and tigers. What these are? You can tell. Eat other animals. Okay. So lion and tigers, they are the carnivorous animals. They are eating other animals. Okay. Next, herbivore or herbivorous animals. Eat plants and plant products like leaves, grass, everything they are using for eating purpose. So this is very easy. The match the following is too much easy. Okay. Next, question number 4. Fill up the blanks with the words given. In the bracket you are having 5 options. Already it is given. Herbivore, plant, milk, sugarcane and carnivore. So tiger is a dash because it eats only meat. Tiger is a carnivore. Deer eats only plant products and so it is called herbivore plant because they are eating only herbs or herb related products or plant products. Parrot eats only dash products. Plant products. What the parrot is eating? Do you have any idea? Plant is eating what?
Chili fruits.
Fruits. Especially the parrot like which fruit? Have you observed? Plant is eating what? Parrot is eating which is their favorite fruit? Parrot's fruit. Chili. Chili is there. But then also apart from chili. Pear. That one is the favorite fruit of the parrot. The dash that we drink, which comes from cows, buffaloes and goats, is an animal product. Daily we are drinking that one for the healthy growth of our body. What we are drinking? Milk that we get from the buffaloes, goats or cows. We get sugar from, we will get the sugar from sugar cane. So like this, it is a very easy exercise. Question answers are there. Do you need in the written form? Are you going to write yourself? Okay. So in this week everyone will get the fair books and textbook, isn't it? So from the next week we will start writing the fair book. Okay, but it should be in a very neat handwriting. Don't write the method how to write that one, I will tell. Okay, so please don't write in the fair book until I told to write. So in this way we have completed everything regarding the lesson 1. Is there any doubt in the lesson number 1? No? Shall we go for the next lesson? Okay, so everything is clear to you. So from today onwards we are going to start with the next. See here, the lesson number 2 is also very easy. This is the basic things which we already know. Whenever the lesson will continue, we will come to know. So anybody can read what is the heading of lesson number 2. Some of your friends who are sitting in the class, they will read. Components of food. In the lesson 1 we already discussed what do you mean by components of food. Just introduction we have seen, not went in the detail. So today some basic introduction we will give. Chapter number 2, components of food. In the previous lesson or in the first lesson we have seen that what do you mean by food? By eating the food, what we will get? How to eat, why to eat the food, why food is necessary for all the living organisms, everything we have seen. By eating food only, our body will grow, we will get the energy, our body parts will fight with the different diseases which will come into our body. So, by eating the food, by only eating the food is not enough for our body. Every time eating and eating, it is good. Okay? Every time by only eating the nonsense things like junk food and like that, it is not enough for our body. It will not give the nutrients to our body. So eating the healthy food or eating the nutrients food is very essential. So we have seen in the first period or in the first class why food is necessary for all the living organisms. So what are the different components of food? Anybody can tell me which type of food should be there in our daily diet to give the correct proportion of the food to our body. See here, if you like the idli or dosa, just daily idli and dosa can you eat? If you like, anyone like pizza, burger, ice cream or like that, daily it is possible for our daily diet? No, we can't eat. Our human beings is is the only one living organism who need the variety of food, different kind of food. So like that in our India only we are having the diversity. In every state we are having the different kind of food. In our own state like Karnataka, how we are eating the chapati, roti, dal, rice, like that. Whenever you are going in the south part of the India, the rice is the main food. What are the different food items that is prepared from the rice only. However, you are going like north, there the different, in Gujarat they are having the different food habits. In Maharashtra the food items are different. In Assam the food items are different. Like that, the variety of food is there in our eating. Even though in your home also, if same kind of food is prepared by your mother, you are getting bored. Isn't it? You are telling daily you are doing the same kind of food. Please do any another thing, any another dish. So what do you mean by another dish? The variety of food our body, our tongue requires, not our stomach. Stomach don't require anything. Tongue only requires the variety of food. The tasty food we require. The decent food we can't. So, but daily eating the junk food or oily food or fatty food is not good for our health. Everything should be balanced. See here, do you see the circus? Circus, have you seen? The girls, they are very smart and very thin. They are moving on the rope. Have you seen? The girls are moving on the rope like that. If that girl is fat, is it possible for the girl to walk on that one? How she will balance her walking? By holding one stick in her hand, isn't it? So balancing is very important. If you like the samosa, daily if you are eating the same samosa in morning, evening, again in the morning and then in the afternoon, it will create a lot of problem. If any deficiency is there in your food, if you are eating the same kind of food, it is bore for you also and it is not good for our health also. So what should be there in our food then? What are the different components which our body requires? But that should be there in our, if our body not get that one, so it will create the different diseases in your body. So like that, so what should be the different components of food? What that should be there in your daily diet? Balancing all these things, if you are eating this type of food, then only your body will grow. Otherwise your body will remain very weak. So what should be there? First one, carbohydrates. Our body requires the carbohydrates in a good manner. Then by eating which food, your body will get the carbohydrates. We will see all these things. Next component which requires, that is protein. Our body requires protein. Next, fats. What do you mean by fats? By eating which food your body will get the fats. Everything we are going to see, okay, in detail, because this lesson is only like that only. Components of food. Next, vitamins. Vitamins, minerals, roughages, and the most important, which is very important for our body, that should be, without this one nothing is there, that is a water. Everything you are eating but you are not drinking water means how that food will be digested. For digesting purpose and to get the food, solid food will not be digested very fast. That should be liquidized. That should become very liquid by drinking the water. And see here, in a whole day if you are drinking only 1 glass of water, is it enough for us? No, because too much water is excreted from our body during the urinization, during the urine process in the summer days. The sweat is coming, isn't it? So the water present in our body will be thrown out through the sweat, through the urine. So our body requires much more water in the summer days. Simply we are drinking too much water in the summer days, no? So some of the fruits also contain the water. Maybe you have seen watermelon. Have you seen the watermelon? If you are going to cut the watermelon and keep as it is in the pot or in the plate, after 1 minute, 2 minutes, you can see that too much water is flown out. Red color water. That one. Nearly 92% water is present in the watermelon. So that will give the much more water to our body. That's why the watermelon will come in the summer days only. Because our body require more water on the summer days. So like this, everything is in a balance. If you like the carbohydrates, means daily, continuously if you are eating only carbohydrate, that is not good. If you are like the proteins, daily, continuously if you are eating protein, means it is not good. So, containing all these things, right? Carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, roughages, water, everything in a balanced manner, it will balance. That's why if you are eating the everything in a some proportions in your daily diet, that is called as a balanced diet. Balanced diet. Everything should be there. So first of all, the first component we are going to observe today, that is carbohydrates. So in your textbook you are having one picture on the page number. See here, there are some tests to check in that particular food carbohydrate is present or not, protein is present. That we will discuss afterwards. Just go through the picture. See here, figure 2.3. In your textbook, just check it. Figure 2.3 on page number 11. Can you see this one? What are these contents which will contain the carbohydrates in that particular food, which will build our body, which will make your body healthy to fight against the different diseases. So which type of food will contain these carbohydrates? Anybody can? This is sweet potato. See here. How we will come to know that in that particular food the carbohydrate is present. See, I will give one small example. In your home, your mother is cutting the potatoes for the vegetable purpose, for preparing any vegetable. Have you seen the potato when it is cut? If that potato is kept on the floor or on the plate, after some time when it is removed, you can see that white patches are on that one. White layer is there on that one. So what is that? That is nothing but it is a carbohydrate, or we can call it as a starch or glucose. See here, sweet potato. Have you eaten the sweet potato raw? Have you eaten? The name itself indicates how it tastes. It tastes very little bit sweet, isn't it? So it shows that some sugar is present, some sugar percentage is present in the sweet potato. If you are going to cut the potato and keep in one water bowl, after some time when we will drain, we will remove that potato, you can see that the white color is only. That is why the milk is called as a complete food. So you can see that by eating ghee,